For the following exercises, graph the transformation of f of x equals 2 to the x. Give the horizontal asymptote, the domain, and the range. So again, we're going to start from 2 to the x here with 27 and 28. So looking at h of x here, if I go back to the original of 2 to the x, this is what it looks like here. This is the graph of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start there and think about the transformations of what we have here. So it looks like this here is just shifting everything up 3. So if I start off with, and I'm just going to graph the base function first. So there's the 2 to the x, and I should write that y equals 2 to the x. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the transformation of what we're doing. And the one we have is we're just shifting it up 3 like we said. So now that tells me then that my horizontal asymptote then is going to be here. That's what's actually being shifted up, and then of course everything's going to follow that. So then above that, it's going to hit right here. So it's going to drop there, and it's going to go up here. So that's going to be the new function that we have here. So now this may actually cross it for a sec, actually. But it's going to be in that direction. So that would be my shift up. And that green function would be the y equals 2 to the x plus 3. All right, let's take a look at 28 now. Now I'm going to draw the base function again. So now on 28, this is saying, hey, I'm going to shift to the right 2 because it's in my power there. So this means everything, so this point included, is going to move to the right 2. So the horizontal asymptote stays the same. It's still going to be in the same place. This is still going to approach 0 as I go out, and this is going to still go upward, and that swooshy is going to keep forward. So that's what my new function will be. So again, remember I can have a horizontal shift as well. And that's going to be that y equals 2 to the x minus 2, where that minus 2 is actually in the exponent. So there it is. That's my transformation. Now it says give the horizontal asymptotes, the domain, and the range. So for both of these, we can just label all that stuff, then we'll see what it is. So this is going to be y equals 3 for the first one. That's my horizontal asymptote. This one's going to be y equals 0, the domain, and the range. So my domain and my domain here, my domain for this one's going to be negative infinity to positive infinity. And the same for this one. It's always that for exponentials. And then my range is where things change. So for this one, remember, I'm looking at the green function here. So it's starting at 3 and going to infinity. And this one is starting at 0 and going to infinity. So we get to see domain and range, horizontal asymptotes. That's all the information that was required by the directions. So there's our answers.